Hi, I'm a Bedrock redstoner. All my redstone videos are on Minecraft Bedrock, but in today's video I'm going to be trying out Java redstone. This is my submission for Crafty Masterman's redstone video contest. I doubt this one will be good enough to make it in, but I'm sure it's going to be something. Okay, just need to press play. If we encountered a problem, well, if the game launches, I don't care. Okay, it's loading. Yep. Oh, Minecraft isn't responding. I have heard that Java is significantly more buggy than this. Okay, let's create a new world. It's going to be in creative mode, difficulty peaceful. World type is going to be super flat with the preset of redstone ready. Yes, we do have super flat presets in Bedrock now. No, it is not something that is exclusive to the Java edition. And I think that should be good. I'm going to name this Redstone 2, because I've been experimenting in another redstone world already. So, here is Minecraft Java Edition. Wow, the creative menu is so much different. I'm pretty sure this is a tab where we're gonna want to do this, redstone blocks. In fact, it does have a redstone block. Okay, my first task is going to be make a 2x2 piston door. I'm pretty sure I've already seen a design for this, so I'm just going to be building that design instead of getting creative, because Anyway. Okay. Let's go. I need a sticky piston, and there we go. Okay, so sticky pistons here, and here. Wow, the Bedrock creative mode is so much more snappy than Java Edition creative mode. Like, come on. Like, in Bedrock, it's just, oh, you wanna stop? Sure. But in Java, it's like, whoosh. Oh, you wanna stop? I don't care. I'll just take that as a suggestion. Okay, oh, I dropped my lever. Sorry for that. This had a coughing fit in the middle of the fucking redstone video. Okay. Turn on. Yep, that works. It works because of QC. This block is also powering this piston for some reason. And it's being updated by this piston. Okay. My next task is going to be make a 2x3 piston door. I know things can... Okay, I know sticky pistons can spit out their blocks in this, so pretty sure I can just use a bunch of observer spam instead of, actually doing something original. Actually, I think I can just do this normally, right? Except glass doesn't work like in Bedrock. It can't go downwards, so... that's going to be an issue. I'm going to have to figure that out as I go. Okay. Pretty sure I have to shift down and then up. I usually film my redstone videos on a PS5, but this time I'm using my laptop, which has significantly worse controls. Yes, I have to control using a trackpad instead of, a normal input method. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Oh yeah, I can just... Is this going to work? I mean, it should. It should. However, I don't have a way of... Because if I put redstone on this piston, it's just gonna break the redstone. That is a thing in Bedrock. However, in Java, if I do this and turn on the piston, it's just gonna break the redstone. It's just gonna break the redstone. Wow, these controls are so much... Oops! That is not what I was trying to show. Anyway, I can probably just use observers, right? Because observers, they can detect they detect things with a... Okay. Let's see if I can just use a bunch of observer spam instead of, actually trying. I have no idea how Java Redstone works. Wait, is this working? Yes. Yes, it is! Except it is extremely loud and annoying. Hopefully that won't be a problem later. My design probably won't be synchronized, which means that's going to be annoying. But at least I try, okay? At least I actually try with redstone, okay? Okay, let's just... Observer. This is... Fuck you, Microsoft, and your stupid fucking controls. Anyway. I have zero confidence that this is actually gonna work, so... Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. What? I didn't mean that. My laptop is old and terrible. My laptop is old and terrible. Actually, it's not really old, but it's terrible, alright? I hate it. Like, seriously, I really do. Okay, I guess I can just put an observer here. That's going to make a non-synchronized 3x3, so... At least it works. Okay, I can probably just use a bunch of redstone dust here, actually. If I just... If I just do this... What? That was an accident. Okay. As I said, my laptop is terrible. Controlling Minecraft with a trackpad is terrible. Oops, accidentally pressed F1. I don't know what that key does, but that definitely doesn't do that in Bedrock Edition. Okay, redstone, 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 redstone. That's how Crafty Masterman speaks, I'm sure. What? Okay. And now we have 11 to test it. Wow, this thing actually works and is synchronized. I actually made a good design. I wonder if this is a design that everyone uses and I am just a stupid moron. Okay, my next thing is to make a double piston extender. This is going to require my first repeaters. And I've heard that it requires less timing in Java, so if I just do this, it'll work. So, and it's smaller than in Bedrock. This is like a win-win scenario. Should I switch to making Java redstone? Let me know in the comments. Yep, this actually works in Java. It doesn't just and isn't just a jackpot machine. Okay. Next up, I need to make a 3x3 volt door, which should be pretty easy now that I have the power of double piston extenders, right? No, it's going to be so much harder, I'm sure. Okay, first things first, get the bottom out of the way. Just with that. Pretty sure in Bedrock you can just power it and it will automatically be spam proof, but in Java it won't be spam proof even if you just wire everything to itself. So what the heck? This isn't a fault of Java's end, rather my own, because my trackpad is a stupid piece of shit that won't do anything. Okay. Piece of shit that won't do anything. Okay, next up, we need this side, which is going to be where my double piston extender lives. I'm pretty sure I can have a layout. I have a layout that I'm happy with. Doesn't use anything more than just... Anyway, okay. Let's just finish off the general thing of the thing of the thing of the thing of the thing. Thing of the thing of the thing. It's Turnix 2026. Okay. Place. Okay, now I can... Now it's dark. Okay, I can just put one piston here. Because, well, of course I can. It's a 3x3 volt door. It doesn't require much more than this. Yeah. The most complicated door I can make is like a 4x4 volt door. Maybe a 3x3, a regular one, not some stupid bogus volt one, but still. 3x3s are so complicated. And I'm sure I'm going to mess something up QC-wise here. But anyway, now I can do the other side, which isn't going to need anything else. It's just going to be less complicated but less complicated version of the other side. So, okay. Wait, isn't that the name of a music disc? Yes, it is. Oh, the music is here, okay. It's kind of drowning out my voice here, so if you guys can still hear me, like and subscribe. Okay, that was shameless, and yeah, overall a bad thing. Okay, here's my layout for my Java thing. So I'm pretty sure I can just do this and it will extend, right? It's going to extend everything, so if I just press this, it's going to do that. Okay, and I can do the same on the other side. So I can just put redstone dust here. And of course I can put redstone dust right next to here. And it's going to work. So it's the same on Bedrock, obviously. Like, why wouldn't that work on Bedrock? Maybe because you Java redstoners think Bedrock is a piece of shit thing. But anyway. Okay, we can have 2 tick and 4 tick. On Bedrock, this needs to be 3 tick and 6 tick, so you don't really get the chance to make this any thinner here. But anyway. What? Well, that was an accident. Also, there are instant repeaters in Java, which looks kind of cool. I might check that out later. Java is kind of weird though. Java is weird, okay? Java is weird. That is from a bedrocker's point of view, but still, Java is kind of weird. Wonder what happens if I put a redstone repeater here. Probably won't work, but it's worth a try. It's worth a try. I'm doing that because I can put a target block here and it will be more seamless, even though it's not going to be completely seamless. I wonder what happens if you power this now. Yep, it doesn't finish its extension, its retraction. That's unfortunate. Going to have to be less seamless. In Bedrock, you can do that with the normal double piston extender design, but on Java you just can't, which is really sad. And to be honest, I've been trashing on Java a lot in this video, so I don't actually think Java is bad, you know? It's just a different way of doing things. Also, you have to spiral just to get down. On Bedrock, you can just use glass. Like, come on. Okay, there is my sort of wiring done. Okay, now we can just put redstone dust here and it's gonna work fine. Because the same happens on Bedrock, so why wouldn't it? Oh yeah, redstone dust doesn't point to pistons in Java. Kind of forgot about that. Thankfully, I can just use target blocks here, but if I couldn't, that would be a bit of a pain. Okay. Now I can just spiral up, because for some reason Java doesn't have, glass being able to travel downwards. But whatever, it doesn't really matter anyway, so who cares? Oh yeah, I've been switching between American and British accents for a while. Yeah, it's kinda weird, but anyway. I've just been switching back and forth. Should I switch to Java, guys? Let me know. No, I'm not gonna leave Bedrock. Bedrock is the one that I grew up with, and it's also the one that I spend most of my time in. So yes, that was a joke. A Java joke. Okay, I can just do this. And this. I can also power this. Even though redstone can't go down in this, which is glass can't go down in this, which is extremely annoying, but still, it's possible to do this still, so maybe it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Would you rather have a thing be bad or have a thing be... And anyway, just stop. I need to stop with these stupid questions. Like, what am I going to ask next? Who's gonna be... Anyway, not gonna say anything political on this channel. Could result in me getting banned, as they say. Banned, as they say. Banned, as they say anything political. Also, there would be a public outrage, so... Anyway... Political. I can't just put glass here. Can't just put glass here, because that doesn't work. So I'm going to have to do this instead, which is annoying, but not too annoying. Yes, I have been referring to Java Redstone as annoying for the entirety of this video. Okay. I'm pretty sure this... Let's see if everything can get powered. Only these. Okay, I'm going to need to add some more repeaters here and there. Okay. Also, I really like this design for the repeater. It looks cool. 10 out of 10. I know this design isn't exclusive to Bedrock per se, but it isn't the one that I'm used to. I wouldn't say it's the one that I'm used to. Okay, whenever I accidentally make holes in the floor, this wouldn't have happened if I had a regular mouse. Okay, that's our 3x3 vault door done. It is not seamless, but hey, that's the price you pay for being a first-time Java redstoner. Okay, I think that's where this video is going to end. Thank you so much, guys, Thank you so much for watching this video. I love redstone. I just haven't been focusing on it as much as I used to. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!